So you're thinking about moving to New York, but instead of living in a big city, you enjoy living in a small town. You enjoy small town vibe or feel. In this video, I'm going to talk about some of the best small towns in the New York City metro area located in Nassau County, Long Island, and I'm getting after it right now. If this is your first time to this channel and you want to know everything about living in Long Island, New York, then subscribe below, tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about the current market in Long Island. My name is Cornell Smith with DXP Realty. I get calls and emails every day from people just like you, looking for help with making a move to Long Island and absolutely enjoy it. Whether you move in 9 days or 90 days, feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. All the information is in the description below so we can help you make a smooth move to Long Island. So a little overview of New York City. So some people see New York City as the best city in the world. New York City is comprised of 5 boroughs: Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan, the Bronx, and Staten Island. It has a population of about 8.5 million people, making it the most populated, largest city in the entire United States. New York City is probably most known to outsiders and worldwide for Manhattan, a densely populated borough. That's New York City's commercial, financial, and cultural center. It may be the world's commercial, financial, and cultural center. So if you're a city person, an urban dweller, New York City may be a city for you, but maybe you're a small town person who likes a small town vibe. That doesn't mean you can't live in the New York City metro area. You have Nassau County. So Nassau County is a part of Long Island. Nassau County and Suffolk County make up Long Island. And Long Island is in the New York City metro area. You can think of Long Island, Nassau, and Suffolk as being a suburb of New York City. Tangent, check out my top 5 suburbs of New York City video. I'll give you a hint, they're all in Nassau County. Nassau County is located directly east of New York City borough of Queens. Nassau County has a population of about 1.39 million people. Depending on where you're traveling from in Nassau, and depending on traffic and time of day, Nassau can be an hour or so drive away from Midtown Manhattan, and it can be a 30 to 45-minute train ride away from Grand Central Terminal and Penn Station, also in Midtown Manhattan. Oh yeah, forgot to mention, that particular train you use to get from Nassau County to Manhattan is the Long Island Railroad. If you're a small town person and you want to live in the New York City area, you know, maybe consider Nassau County. Nassau County does have some, you know, great small towns. Though technically, I should refer to them as villages and hamlets. In these small villages and hamlets, you know, you have that small town vibe, but you can also, you know, have relatively easy access to New York City if you choose to do so, in other parts of Nassau County and Suffolk County. So the first town I'm going to talk about is Searingtown. Searingtown is a hamlet in the town of North Hempstead in Nassau County on the north shore of Long Island, and you consider Searingtown to be part of the greater Roslyn area. Searingtown has a population of about 4,553 people. Searingtown is a suburb of New York City. It's one of the best places to live in New York State. Living in Searingtown offers a suburban rural type of feel living. Many retirees live in Searingtown. The public schools are highly rated in Searingtown. Depending on traffic and time of day, Searingtown is about a 45-minute drive away from Midtown Manhattan. It's about a 50-minute drive away from Madison Square Garden. And it's about a 15-minute drive away from UBS Arena. And Searingtown doesn't have a Long Island Railroad train station. The Manhasset Station, which runs on the Port Washington branch. The New Hyde Park Station, which runs on the Ronkonkoma Mainline branch. Albertson Station, which runs on the Oyster Bay branch. The median home value in Searingtown is $1,045,000. Your homing options are essentially single-family homes. And at the time of recording, I believe there's only one home available in Searingtown, a $1.6 million one-family home, and about 97% of Searingtown residents own their homes. The median household income in Searingtown is $184,700 $732. According to niche.com, Searingtown is the 29th best United States suburb to raise a family in out of 6,811 United States suburbs, and it's number 51 for United States suburbs with the best public schools. Searingtown is the 10th best New York State suburb to raise a family in out of 388 New York State suburbs, and it's the number 18th best New York State suburb to live in overall. Located in the heart of Searingtown, there's Searingtown Pond Park. This beautifully maintained 2.3-acre park features a small pond. A paved walking path with plants and shrubberies surrounded the pond, allowing residents to easily stroll through the park. Next, I want to talk about Hewlett Harbor. So Hewlett Harbor is a village in the town of Hempstead in Nassau County on the south shore of Long Island. And you consider Hewlett Harbor to be a part of 5 towns. I might do a video about 5 towns at a later date. So Hewlett Harbor has a population of about 1,019 people. Hewlett Harbor is a suburb of New York City. It's seen as one of the best places to live in New York State. Living in Hewlett Harbor offers a suburban, rural kind of feel. Many retirees live in Hewlett Harbor. Public schools in Hewlett Harbor are highly rated. Depending on traffic and time of day, Hewlett Harbor is about an hour drive away from Midtown Manhattan. It's about an hour drive away from Madison Square Garden, and it's about a 20-minute drive away from UBS Arena. Your Long Island Railroad station option is in the nearby Hewlett, which runs on the Far Rockaway branch. The median home value in Hewlett Harbor is $1,580,000. The home options are essentially single-family homes and some mansions. The cheapest available property being a $1.5 million single-family home, and the most expensive option being a $8.9 million mansion. And about 98% of Hewlett Harbor residents own their homes. The median household income in Hewlett Harbor is $250,001. According to niche.com, Hewlett Harbor is the 8th best place to retire in New York State out of 587 New York State places, and it's the 16th best suburb to live in New York State out of 388 New York State suburbs. Hewlett Harbor was mentioned, or should I say featured, in the popular hit HBO show Entourage. Within the Entourage show, Johnny Drama featured stars in a fictional NBC series called 5 Towns, which is based on the real 5 towns in Nassau County, which Hewlett Harbor is a part of. I believe that Hewlett Harbor was the setting of this 5 Towns series. People that grew up that are from or lived in Hewlett Harbor include artist Ross Bleckner, U.S. diplomat Todd P. Haskell, Marvel Comics editor and creator Stan Lee, William Modell, chairman of the Modell sporting goods retail chain, gotta go to Modell's, film director Errol Mark Morris, songwriter and record producer Jim Steinman. Next, we have Greenvale. So Greenvale is a hamlet in the towns of North Hempstead and Oyster Bay in Nassau County on the north shore of Long Island. And Greenvale is also a part of the greater Roslyn area. Greenvale has a population of about 1,069 people. Greenvale is a suburb of New York City, one of the best places to live in New York State. Living in Greenvale offers a suburban, rural kind of living. Many young professionals and retirees live in Greenvale. The public schools are highly rated in Greenvale. Depending on traffic and time of day, Greenvale is about an hour drive away from Midtown Manhattan. It's about an hour drive away from Madison Square Garden. And it's about a 25-minute drive away from UBS Arena. And Greenvale does have a Long Island Railroad train station. It runs on the Oyster Bay branch. The median home value in Greenvale is $677,500. Your home options are essentially single-family homes. The cheapest available property being a $500,000 single-family home, and the most expensive property being a $938,000 single-family home. and about 65% of Greenvale residents own their homes. The median household income in Greenvale is $138,542. According to niche.com, Greenvale is the 35th best United States suburbs for young professionals out of 6,824 United States suburbs, and it's the 83rd best United States suburb to live in overall. Greenvale is the 14th best New York State suburb to live in out of 388 New York State suburbs, and it's also the #1 New York State suburb for young professionals. Tangent, but check out my 5 best Nassau County neighborhoods for young professionals. Greenvale is the site of the historic Rosslyn East Gate Toll House, a former toll house for the former North Hempstead Turnpike, a historic site that's on the National Register of Historic Places. In the nearby Rosslyn, there's Cedarmere Park, a 21-acre park, includes a playground, basketball court, tennis courts, dog-friendly areas, a large pond, a lake for fishing, picnic tables, and a walking trail. Cedarmere Park is home to the Cedarmere Estate, which was the former home of American poet and journalist William Cullen Bryant. The estate is open to the public through guided tours. The grounds are open to visitors year-round. The park is known for beautiful scenery, situated on a hillside overlooking Hewlett Harbor, and walking trails that provide stunning views of the Long Island Sound. Shameless plug again, check out my top 5 Nassau County neighborhoods for young professionals, where I again feature Greenvale. Next, we have East Williston. East Williston is a village in the town of North Hempstead in Nassau County on the north shore of Long Island. East Williston has a population of about 2,637 people. East Williston is a suburb of New York City, one of the best places to live in New York State. Living in East Williston offers a suburban, rural feel. There are many restaurants, bars, and coffee shops in East Williston. The public schools are highly rated in East Williston. Depending on traffic and time of day, East Williston is about an hour drive away from Midtown Manhattan. It's about an hour drive away from Madison Square Garden, and it's about a 25-minute drive away from UBS Arena. East Williston does have a Long Island Railroad train station that runs on the Oyster Bay branch. The median home value in East Williston is $1,075,000. Your homing options are essentially single-family homes and some mansions. I believe there's 2 homes available in East Williston at the time of recording. The cheaper one being a $1,475,000 one-family, and the more expensive one being a $2.6 million one-family home. And about 98% of East Williston residents own their homes. The median household income in East Williston is $191,544. According to niche.com, East Williston is the 43rd best United States suburbs to live in out of 6,818 United States suburbs, and it's the 39th best United States suburb to raise a family in. East Williston is the 13th best New York State suburb to raise a family in out of 388 New York State suburbs, and it's the 10th best New York State suburb to live in overall. East Williston has a deep sense of community. There's many volunteer organizations in the village, and the residents enthusiastically participate in the programs and events they offer. The most important volunteer organization in the village being the fire department. New residents are encouraged to join. One East Williston tradition is Santa Claus delivering gifts to kids with the help of these fine volunteers. One popular park in the area is the East Williston Village Green. Plays host to many of the East Williston honored traditions. The setting for the annual Mr. Bunny Egg Hunt, the Volunteer Fire Department's Harvest Festival, Memorial Day and Veterans Day services, and the village tree lighting ceremony in December. The East Williston Recreation Committee organizes many of these events and programs and activities. People that grew up, are from, or lived in East Williston include supermodel and actress Carol Ott, writer and comedian Carol Leifer, and Jack Kirby, a comic book artist and co-creator of Captain America, the X-Men, Fantastic Four, and numerous other beloved comic book characters. So the next and last small town I want to talk about is Lake Success. Lake Success is a village in the town of North Hempstead in Nassau County on the north shore of Long Island. Lake Success is considered to be part of the Great Neck area. Another shameless plug, you can check out my Great Neck vlog. Lake Success has a population of about 2,856 people. Lake Success is a suburb of New York City, seen as one of the best places to live in New York State. Living in Lake Success offers a suburban rural feel. There are many restaurants, coffee shops, and parks in Lake Success. Many retirees live in Lake Success, and the public schools are highly rated in Lake Success. Depending on traffic and time of day, Lake Success could be a 50-minute drive away from Midtown Manhattan. It could be a 50-minute drive away from Madison Square Garden, and a 25-minute drive away from UBS Arena. Lake Success doesn't have a Long Island Railroad train station. You can use the Great Neck station, which runs on the Port Washington branch. Median home value in Lake Success is $1.4 million. Your homing options are essentially single-family homes and mansions. The cheapest available property being an $888,000 single-family home, and the most expensive property being a $3,950,000 mansion. And about 95% of Lake Success residents own their homes. The median household income in Lake Success is $241,029. According to niche.com, Lake Success is the #1 place to retire in the entire United States out of 12,677 United States places. It's the 9th best United States suburb to raise a family in out of 6,811 United States suburbs. Lake Success is the 4th best New York State suburb with the best public schools out of 388 New York State suburbs. Tangent and shameless plug, you can check out my 5 best Nassau County communities with the best public schools. Lake Success is comprised of 1,195 acres. 43 of those acres being lakes. The largest of the 3 lakes in Lake Success is Lake Success, 75 feet deep at its center and contains many varieties of fishes. It is spring-fed and a sanctuary for numerous waterfowl. No hunting, fishing, or boating is permitted on the lake. Lake Success is 16 miles away from the heart of Manhattan. The United Nations, which is now Manhattan, was once headquartered in Lake Success from 1946 to 1951. Lake Success has a few pre-1850 landmark buildings still standing today, including the Willits House, which has been standing since 1750, and the Provost House, which has been standing since 1800. The Village Park Vanderbilt Field was acquired after World War II from Commodore Vanderbilt, who constructed and operated a Naval Reserve training center there, and his original pool was replaced by the present Olympic-sized swimming pool in 1956. The Village Park also features 11 tennis courts, a playground, 2 baseball fields, basketball, volleyball, and handball courts. Lake Success has 2 golf courses. There's the Lake Success Golf Course for residents, and the Fresh Meadow Country Club has a golf course. The Fresh Meadow Country Club is a private club. Membership is by invitation only. People from or that lived in Lake Success include Yankees legend Whitey Ford, the most winningest Yankees pitcher, and actress Talia Shire. So there you have it. These 5 small villages and hamlets in Nassau County are perfect for people that want to live in New York, that want access to New York City, but that essentially want to live in a small town, who enjoy that small town feel and vibe. These small villages and hamlets are Searingtown, Hewlett Harbor, Greenvale, East Williston, and Lake Success. 4 of these neighborhoods are on the north shore of Long Island, and 4 of these neighborhoods are in the town of North Hempstead. Greenvale is technically in the town of North Hempstead and town of Oyster Bay. I guess if you want to move to the New York area, Nassau County area, and you want that small town feel, I guess the North Shore may be the place for you. And you might also have some options on the South Shore too. All of these villages, hamlets, are about 40 minutes to an hour or so away from Manhattan. If you drive, you know, depending on traffic and time of day you drive. All of these areas are about half hour to hour, you know, train ride away from Manhattan, you know, depending on the time of day you take the Long Island Railroad. Tangent, but any hockey fans watching this, all of these, you know, villages and hamlets either have Long Island Railroad train stations or are very close to Long Island Railroad train stations. So let's say you're a Rangers fan, you have the option of either driving or taking the Long Island Railroad to Madison Square Garden to check out the Rangers if you're a Rangers fan. And all of these villages and hamlets are about a 30-minute drive or a train ride away from UBS Arena where the New York Islanders play. Not going to lie, I'm not that much of a hockey fan, though I should ride with the New York Islanders. I'm very close, you know, to UBS Arena in Elmont where the Islanders play. Tangent of a tangent, if you want to be close by to UBS Arena, you know, on the Queens and Nassau border, you have options in Queens like Cambria Heights and Queens Village, which I did vlogs on, and, you know, Valley Stream and Elmont on the Nassau County, Long Island side. Then to take it back to Madison Square Garden, the same place where the New York Rangers play is also home to the New York Knicks, you know, my favorite basketball team. So let me get back on topic. If this is your first time to this channel and you want to know everything about living in Long Island, New York, then subscribe below, tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about the current market in Long Island. My name is Cornell Smith with eXp Realty. We get calls and emails every day from people just like you looking for help on making a move to Long Island, and we absolutely love it. Whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. All the information is in the description below, so we help you make a smooth move to Long Island. There you have it. Thank you on watching my video about some of the best small towns in Nassau County, Long Island. Thank you for watching. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Have a good one. Peace.